Let's go on to Keith.
Good afternoon, guys.
How you doing?
All right. I submit to you that I don't know the origin of my God, no more than you know the origin of everything you see around you of life. Since you are atheist, you don't believe in God.
Okay.
That's fine. What I'm saying is you yourselves, by your own accounts, admitted you don't know, and that's fine. Because I'm saying I don't know.
Yes, but you're believing, hang on, you're believing in something. I don't care if you know where it came from. You're believing in something, a God, for which you have no evidence and cannot demonstrate that the belief is warranted or reliable.
And I'm telling you that you disbelieve in a God for which you have no evidence that he does not exist.
Okay, do you believe in leprechauns?
Do I believe in leprechauns?
Right.
Yes.
No, I don't believe in leprechauns.
Why not?
Because, well, there's several reasons. One is because I'm not Irish, nor have I ever been Irish.
What does Irish have to do with believing in leprechauns?
Because as far as I know, that is something that is Irish in origin.
So
somebody who was non-Irish couldn't believe?
Huh?
A non-Irishman couldn't believe in leprechauns?
The Christian God is Jewish in origin, and as far as I can tell, you're not Jewish, so I guess it follows that you can't believe in that God.
I can't believe in what God?
Let's stick with leprechauns.
Sure.
Okay, sure.
Why don't you believe?
Seriously, you could believe in leprechauns if you decided to. If you put your mind to it, you could say, I believe that there are little green men, couldn't you?
No, I'd have to put more than my mind to it.
Why?
To believe that there are leprechauns.
Can you prove that there are no leprechauns?
I've never seen one, but can you disprove that there are no leprechauns?
I certainly cannot. Wow. But I still don't believe in them, and neither do you.
Thank you. Thank you. You've made my point.
I hardly think so.
To say to you when I called.
So according to you, the default position, since it can neither be proved nor disproved, is I should have to prove there are no leprechauns, or else I better believe in them.
No, what I said is what I mean by this is that my position that God does exist is at least as valid as your position that he does not.
Just like the position that leprechauns exist is just as valid as the position that leprechauns don't exist.
But you have to ask someone who believes in leprechauns. I don't, so that's not my argument.
No,
you're missing the point here. Do you believe in dragons?
Okay, let's move on, because you can
hang on. I asked.
Dragons, you can say, do I believe in one-eyed newts? You can say
right.
Moving it.
I'm going to put you on hold. I didn't hang up. There's a point we're trying to get to, which you escaped by adding a double negative by saying that you would need to disprove that there's not a reason to believe. The question for all claims, whether it be a claim about God or leprechauns or dragons or whatever else is how reliable is this claim, and is the default position to believe until it's disproven or disbelieve until it's proven? Now, my position is that the default position for a claim such as a God, an exceptional claim that would require exceptional evidence, the default position is to disbelieve until there is such reliable evidence to substantiate a reasonable reason to believe that claim. You seem to be claiming that the default position is belief until it can be disproven. Is that accurate?
No, that is not accurate.
Then so you believe that the default position is disbelief?
No, what I'm saying is that the default position is each and every one has a belief. In other words, the point I think what I'm trying to get you to see is...
You're confusing. You haven't answered. There are two positions: a default of disbelief, which is later a default position of disbelief.
Not just about God, but about any stuff that somebody might throw
I have a quarter in my
say,
pocket?
Here, believe that.
Is your default position disbelief until proven wrong, or until it's proven, or belief until proven wrong? That's an either or.
But see, again, it's either or because you say it. Because I'm submitting to you that disbelief is itself belief.
No, you're confusing a positive assertion that there is no God with a lack of belief in a God. That is a straight up either or situation. You either have a default position of belief or disbelief.
So you're saying that disbelief is not a position?
No. I said it was. So there are two possible default positions. You either disbelieve or you believe. And you're placing the burden of proof on one side or the other. Now, of those two, is your position that everybody should believe until proven wrong, or that you should start with disbelief until it's proven correct?
I really don't. In other words, within the parameters you're setting? I don't wish to answer that because I don't.
Because you look silly.
I don't agree with that. Is what I'm saying.
Well, what about it? Don't you agree with it? Is there some third option?
No, I'm not saying there's a third option.
Then which of the two options do you think is the default starting position?
Okay, can I just real quick, because I want to get off.
No, you can't come on our show to express your point. If we're going to have a debate and a discussion about something and I ask a question, you've got to answer it. Because if you ask a question, I'm willing to answer it.
Which being is more powerful? The being who can create worlds and save your sins, or the being that can do that while simultaneously not existing? I'd say the one that doesn't exist is more powerful, and therefore God doesn't exist.